Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm actually in Copenhagen right now on holiday, so I'm just gonna make this a short video, but I really wanted to get this out here because there's a lot of things that I felt like I should have done when I was learning to program, when I was on this journey that I didn't do, that I just feel like if I told people now, it would help them a lot. So here's why I'm doing this video. Cool, so the first thing I'd like to say is use an architectural design pattern. So right here in front of us we have MVC, model view, controller, and I did not use a MVC pattern. So if we go to my holiday tracker here, there's directories and stuff, and things are in certain places, caching, components, Firebase, whatever. But I didn't have a pattern in mind. Now, the first thing I did when I started my new job as a full stack developer is I had to learn the MVC architecture pattern of our code base. It's a 1,000,000 line code base, so it was absolutely daunting and I couldn't understand what was going on. And I know for a fact that if I learned like that kind of pattern earlier, it would have helped me a ton. So there's lots of different architecture designs out there. There's event-driven architecture, and a lot more. So definitely choose one and commit to it. I kind of made it up on the fly how I was going to make this, and I regret doing it this way because it's like basically there's a lot more that can go wrong with it. So yeah, learn and use an architecture. I highly recommend MVC. I think it's just simple and it's easy to use. And if you're doing full stack development, then it's definitely just like it's hard to go wrong with this. Literally for your Vue, you can use your front end framework like React, Vue, Angular, whatever you want. It doesn't have roots here, but the way I would structure it is I would have my server and I would have roots where your API endpoints will be, and then you can pass that kind of request body and response into the controller. The controller can go, okay, what model do we need to call? Are we going to handle this or that? And it will use that kind of simple logic of deciding where it's going to go and what model it's going to use. And the model itself is the business logic of what query we're going to make from the database and how we're going to query the database. So it's really simple. Use an architectural model for a design for your big project that you're going to show employers. Yeah. Okay, the next thing is, whilst you're on my staff holiday tracker, is make a good README. This README looks cool on the surface. Lots of images, says what it is, says what technology it uses. It's cool for hiring managers and whatnot. But the people that are more technically inclined, when they see your project, they want to be able to actually boot your kind of project up on in a dev environment. So here, it has no way on how to do this. And actually, I don't know if it's still here. This guy actually put an issue out and comment last week saying he wanted to installation steps for my projects, and I hadn't thought about it at all. So I might come back and sort that out for him. But here on my newer project where I've started to use more full stack skills, I've used MVC here, and I've actually written how to set up this project live and on your own computer. So definitely bear that in mind. It's not an absolute requirement. I mean, hiring managers or even recruiters aren't going to be cloning your GitHub repo and then setting it up, because that's a pain in the ass, and they're just not going to do that, right? So get it deployed for a start off, get it on Netlify or something. But still, it will put you, against the rest in a better position. Also, on that kind of note, maybe make a wiki, make a documentation. This is really simple. I haven't actually made anything yet, so I'll be adding a lot more documentation here to make this a bit more impressive, because it just looks better that way. And in general, it's just good because then other people can contribute and whatnot with the documentation there. And then the last thing I'd like to say is get started with other people. I started working with other people near the end, and I wish I'd started really early on in my journey. As soon as I could make my first kind of app, I wish I'd started with other people, because I learned so much so fast when I was working with other people. So yeah, get started with other people, even if it's in a really small way, as soon as you can. You will learn so much faster. Find a Hack Weekly group and commit to it and actually do it. When I did this Hack Weekly group, we started with like a group of like 10 people and only like 2 to 3 of us actually did anything. So yeah, find the people that are going to do stuff, get involved with them, and then keep making projects with them because you're just going to learn a lot with it, like A players. And that's it. That's basically my little video that I wanted to make, and hopefully these tips are going to help you out. So again, the first thing is to use an architectural pattern because it's going to make your project structure a lot better. Make a good README so other people can install your kind of your project and actually get it up and running. And then lastly, work with other people as soon as you can because you will go so much faster in like learning. And then honestly, in the first 6 months of your new job, you will learn so much more than you've ever learned over the past year or two of studying at home. So yeah, good luck to everyone out there. Please leave a comment below if you want any advice, if you've got a specific situation. I'll try my best to help out. And if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you're interested in this kind of content, subscribe. By all means, if you don't want to, that's fine. But yeah, hopefully this helps someone out there. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.